We are under the light. Get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Lionel Wynn makes his big league debut right after this. Brian Sung, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Swinging a soft liner. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alvaro Ojeda.
The next Cub up, Alvaro Ojeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
1-0.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Coleman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Wynn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Luke Little, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wynn has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The count now at 2-1. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to
The center fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Alonzo Wells, as he'll take a look at ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting third.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. This pitch is popped up. Padilla has a play. 2 down.
Batting fourth. The second baseman, Carlos Trejo.
Now at the plate, Carlos Trejo. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Trejo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Striding into the box, Sito Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Now to the plate, Charles Cruz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So now to the plate, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So striding in, Carlos Trejo.
For the Padres, the second baseman, Carlos Trejo.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Trejo becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Oliver.
Into the box, Marty Oliver, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he misses again. Ball 3. And the count will be full. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate, T.J. Brinkley, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Little isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Luke Little.
At the plate now, Luke Little. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Throw over to the bag, don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. And that's outside. He lost him, ball four.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Tyler Colvin.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Coleman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now. Pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box, Mariano Abreu. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now the pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Nope. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brian Sung.
Stepping in, Brian Sung. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Carlos Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Carlos Garcia.
All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Jesse Padilla.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. Teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball back there. Too high.
Swing and a looper to left. Abreu onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Sito Suzuki. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 count and the pitch.
3-0 the count.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 3-2 one more time. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Charles Cruz. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Trejo ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Travis James.
Striding in, Travis James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
For the plate, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a throw over, runner back standing. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Luke Little. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
The payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Chet Steadman takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 32, Chet Steadman.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Alonzo Wells.
Number 2.
First offering on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
On the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There he goes. Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Marty Oliver.
The third baseman.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, T.J. Brinkley. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2,
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Grandal digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 3-1. Robert Addison will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 29, Robert Addison.
Leading off the inning, Adam Greenberg, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Trejo over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alvaro Ojeda.
At the plate, Alvaro Ojeda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. To first. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Colvin.
Digging in, Tyler Colvin. First delivery to him on the way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Rick Dietz makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Rick Dietz.
Digging in now, Mariano Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Abreu.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. To third.
Robert Addison.
Amos Sadler will move into the on-deck. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 32, Lionel Wang.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lionel Wynn. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The pitch.
Ball two.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And he fouls this one off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now for San Diego, Alonzo Wells. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. After the walk, a quick check on first. Just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and it's still 3-1. Michael Love takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Michael Love.
So digging in now, Jesse Padilla. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Padilla.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So now to the plate, Sito Suzuki. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. To the plate now, Charles Cruz. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. Liner towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Lewis Schmidt enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Lewis Schmidt.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Trejo. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Carlos Trejo.
From the stretch.
No, that's down.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Marty Oliver will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Marty Oliver, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, T.J. Brinkley.
Stepping up now, T.J. Brinkley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Tomas Valdez will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 10, Tomas Valdez.
Freddie Santiago is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Santiago.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Hunter Pence will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
That's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Pence is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alvaro Ojeda.
Ryan Buckner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ryan Buckner.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Hunter Pence will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field.
Jason Patterson is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 38, Jason Patterson.
Miguel Ramirez will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Ramirez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now in left, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Mariano Abreu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Steven Alisea will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 73, Steven Alisea.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door.
He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Christopher Holman will come on now as the pinch hitter. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Padres lead it 4-3. Christopher Holman takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field,
Alexis Valdez will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Valdez.
Dustin Pedroia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. This is popped up. Abreu is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Nicholas Horner will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 2, Nicholas Horner.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Count is 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Popped up. Hosmer in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Suzuki.
Stepping up to the plate, Sito Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Nicholas Horner will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Number 2.
Larry Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Chicago, number 44, Larry Valdez. Now at first base,
Dave Bowie is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 20.
Robbie Bowser is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Bowser, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jeremy Perez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Clarence Bradshaw will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ramirez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, The third baseman, Marty Oliver.
Thomas Nicholas is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Nicholas.
Miguel Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2. Nicholas playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Willie Villarreal.
Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Miguel Castillo will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 25.
Willie Villarreal will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 25, Willie.
Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 38, Richard Rodriguez. Now in center field, number 11,
Lee Leal is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 34, Miguel.
Lorne Webb is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Lorne Webb. Now at first base, number 27,
Pedro Rodriguez will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 5, Pedro Rodriguez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Charles Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Charles Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, look there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The catcher.
Digging in once again, Travis James. third baseman hugging the line here.
Ball one, no strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped up. Leal in foul ground. And no one will get this one. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1 now. Ben Zobrist will be next. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Popped him up. Webb calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Two out, nobody on. Now that's popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Diego Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tomas Valdez is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please